Winter is upon us, children. And today, on the Gymnastics for Everyone Network, hosted by the one and only Michaela Loves Gymnastics, we are going to talk about the mother of first competitions of the season, which is the Winter Cup, baby. And what are we going to specifically talk about? This being mother off that we are going to see. Gabby versus Suni versus Trinity versus Sky. Only on. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel, Michaela Loves Gymnastics. So today on the Gymnastics for Everyone Network, hosted by Michaela Loves Gymnastics, we are going to talk about the ultimate mother off that we're going to see from the Winter Cup, which is the beam competition, right? So at the Winter Cup is the very first competition of the year. For those who don't know, the Winter Cup has officially replaced the American Cup as the first competition of the USA Gymnastics season, right? So with that being said, a lot of girls who are going to try to compete here, they're just not doing the all around. Like, only a handful of gymnasts are doing the all around. Some of the most notable gymnasts that I know for a fact that are doing who said they're trying for the all around is Trinity and Lexi Zikes, right? Everybody else, I'm not sure of. I hope Sky does the all around here because I need her to win this thing. But if she doesn't, it's cool. I hope Addison Faded Cheese does the all around here. Again, if she doesn't, it's cool. But we're going to talk about all the other events first, and then we're going to go to Beam because Beam is going to be the most important event at the Winter Cup. Now, everybody, please like, share, and subscribe. Please tune into these videos. YouTube is really playing with my algorithm, and they're not pushing these videos out to people. And it's weird because my subscriber count keeps getting higher, but my video views keep growing lower. So the 2 and 2 aren't making sense. I'm getting a lot more engagements, but people aren't I'm getting even more people who are commenting on the videos than the actual views are reflecting. So once again, like the video, share the video, let YouTube know that you are interested in the Michaela Loves Gymnastics YouTube channel so they can go back to pushing out these videos again because they've been playing with my feelings, but I keep growing in subscribers. So the two things aren't making sense. So that's that. So let YouTube know that you want to see these videos and this content or whatever. So this is a video that is highly requested. Tune in tonight on the Gymnastics for Everyone Network. We have a very special guest who is coming on, and we're going to talk about what has happened in the NCAA season so far. We're going to talk about the Winter Cup preview more in detail. This is why this is going to be a brief thing where it's just me. Because, sometimes you just got to get your feelings off your chest, girl. You just got to get your feelings off your chest. And other gymnastics teas that's been going around on Facebook, on Twitter, on the Reddit, they're carrying on. So, on the Gymnastics for Everyone Network, our very first special, now we've had other special guest hosts, right? So you all realize, right, my co-host is Oscar, right? My co-host is Oscar. I have a secondary co-host, which is Ezra. Ezra, we're supposed to be breaking down the NCAA, but in all honesty, when I have to work in his time, and like I said, he's a teenager, so he's in school, so when he has free time, it doesn't always align up. But we do have a blog that Ezra is the lead of, and he always posts on that blog, and I'm going to post a link of that blog down below. We have a Facebook group. We're going to have a Facebook group coming up. I'm not sure what it's going to be called yet. I have a couple of Facebook groups, but we're going to have an official Facebook group coming up. So everybody look forward to that coming up. I have my Facebook page, which is the Michaela Loves Gymnastics Facebook page, which is also monetized. So everybody go over there and follow that channel. We're going to be doing a lot more of the blogs and posting a lot more written content over there on the Facebook page. So we're going to turn that page into like the Gymnastics for Everyone magazine. So be on the lookout for that. All of that is in the coming ups, right? So we have Winter Cup coming up tonight. Not tonight, this weekend, Lord forgive me. We have Winter Cup coming up this weekend. And we're just going to talk about a couple of gymnasts because there's going to be a lot of girls there. And I don't know all the information. USA Gymnastics, they're not being secretive, but they're not putting up lineups. They're not like letting us know who's going to do what. They're just putting out the people that, you know, the most juiciest tidbits, like what Gabby's going to do and what Suni's going to do and what Trinity's going to do. But they haven't told us what Sky's going to do. They haven't told us what Kalia Lincoln planning on doing. So I'm not sure who's going to do the all-around or not. But from the 2 or 3 people that I know are going to do the all-around, I think Trinity, Lexi Zeiss is probably going to win the all-around if that's all the people that's going to do the all-around. And that's not a bad thing for Lexi. Lexi, you keep winning this Winter Cup every year and keep reminding these girls that I'm Lexi Zeiss, the 2022 World Team Alternate, bitch. Don't y'all forget that shit. Now, the girl who I'm going to talk about first clearly is Gabrielle Douglas. Gabrielle Douglas is scheduled to do 3 events here. She's going to do vault. I expect a Yurchenko double twist from her. If she does any other vault other than a Yurchenko double twist, I will be surprised, gagged, and gathered. I'm hoping to be surprised, gagged, and gathered. I'm hoping for a Rudy. I know, y'all like, a Rudy? I'm hoping for a Rudy. I'm hoping for a Rudy. I think it's within her wheelhouse. I'm hoping for a Rudy. I've never seen her do a Rudy. I've never even seen her do a training video of a Rudy, but I just always hope for a Rudy from her, and I think this is the time for a Rudy to shine. To shine! From Gabrielle Douglas. I think a Rudy would be that ball from her. She's not doing uneven bars here. I want to talk about that in a little bit. She's not doing uneven bars. She's doing beam. We're going to talk about beam with the great beam mother off at the end. She is doing beam. And she's doing floor. What? Which, I don't know how I feel. I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of shook. I don't know how I feel particularly yet about Gabby doing floor. No, I know exactly how I feel. She needs to do it. She needs to do it. We need to see before the Olympic what tumbling passes she got up her sleeve. We've seen her train a double layout. Is a double layout actually realistic for her? I don't. It might be a deduction trap, Gabby. It might be better just to do a double tuck. Like, it might be a deduction trap. Was the only piece of tumbling that we've seen from her. We haven't seen any full-ins, any Arabians, any twisting. We've heard from Gymcastic that she was doing a front layout through to a double tuck, a front layout full through to a double tuck, but we still haven't seen, I haven't seen those videos. I mean, they were literally at training camp, so I do believe it, but still, it's one thing to hear it and it's another thing to see it, and we haven't seen those videos yet, so we don't know where her tumbling passes are at. I hope we get a 3-pass tumbling routine. Now, I know you're like, how are you so against 2-pass tumbling routines in the NCAA, but so pro the 3-pass tumbling pass routines in the elite? 3 tumbling passes is plenty. Like, 4 tumbling passes might be a little bit too much for some of these flow routines. But 3 tumbling passes is like, if you do 3 tumbling passes, 2 turns, 2 leap series, and one of those tumbling passes you count in 2 skills, That seems to be like the perfect floor routine, in my opinion. In my opinion. Um, so might we see the double layout just for her to try it? Maybe. Maybe as a second time. What I'm hoping for is an Arabian double front, a full in punch front layout full through to a double tuck, and her dance skills is a memo turn, double L turn, um, Gojion leap. Oh gosh, I guess I'm gonna say the damn Ferrari jump, but that's so shaky. Part two. Part two, bitch. Part two, I'm back. So, in part one, I was talking about Gabrielle's floor. We're going to continue from there. I think her floor is going to be so critical with this artistry deduction stuff. She can't go out there and do those type of routines that she were doing before, right? They just would score so low because the artistry in those routines was so bad, right? I'm like her biggest fan, right? Right. But I'm not Delulu. I'm not Delulu. We can call the thing a thing, right? And the thing is that her artistry on floor is bad. Well, it's bad. I'm not gonna say is bad because I don't know what she got planned coming up for this quad. But she did win the Masked Dancer or Dancing with the Stars, wherever reality competition show that was. So I'm hoping her ability to emote the floor music is better. I'm hoping that Valerie is actually teaching her these artistry deductions and just she can't stand in the corner. She has to constantly keep moving. She has to stay up on her toes. Like she has to do these things, right? She can't be doing these flat-footed turns. Like she has to like actually be up on her toes on these turns, right? Hopefully Valerie is teaching her these things. Her memo turn looks a lot better. Her double L turn, we haven't seen it yet, but if her memo turn looks a lot better, I'm hoping her double L turn will look a lot better. Her leaps look phenomenal. 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 No. Y'all know what the fuck I'm saying, bitch. Her leaps look great, right? Her leaps look good. Her leaps look good, girl. Her leaps look phenomenal. So, hopefully, under this code of points at 27 years old, almost 28, my boo can construct a floor routine that is artistic, that has movement, that is fluent, and that shows off the best of her personality that I don't think none of her past routines has done to this point. But let's hope that Gabrielle can get this done this quad. We're going to talk about her being minister when we get to the being off. The mother of being off at this competition. That's what's the most important thing to look forward to at this Winter Cup. The mother of beam offs that we're going to get at this Winter Cup. The mother of beam offs. But we're not there yet. So the next most talented gymnast that I want to talk about. The next, my biggest draw. This young lady might be some of y'all's most favorite. And it's the reason that y'all are watching. And y'all could be like, girl, you should have talked about Suni first. Gabby could have came second. Well, over here on Michaela Loves Gymnastics, Gabrielle Douglas will always come first unless we're talking about Dominique Dawes. Then she has to come second. But outside of Dominique Dawes, Gabrielle comes first, baby. Over here, Gabrielle comes first. So, coming second, though, another young lady that I absolutely love and adore and am cheering for, and I hope she give these kids everything that she has in her damn wheelhouse, because I love this young lady too, Sunisa Lee. She is coming to Winter Cup, and she's only doing 2 events, right? She's doing balance beam, which we got to talk about with the balance beam mother on, but if everything goes to plan, I don't see what these girls got for Suni on Beam. Suni might come to this Winter Cup with a 6.0. I mean, I'm so sorry, with a 7.0 Beam routine. Girl, I don't think none of them girls, not even Scott, can fuck with that routine, right? I think this routine might be even challenging Simone. Girl, okay, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're not there yet, children. So what's going on is Suni is going to bars, right? And she's not, I don't think it's going to do the most difficult bar routine that she has in her arsenal here. But what I do think she's going to do is this layout Jaeger with a full turn, which is going to gag the kids. It's going to gag the children. Rumor has it that she's only coming to this routine with a 6-1 bar routine. I don't want y'all to be scared. I just want her to get this release move named after her, but I don't want y'all to be scared because Suni, I think the strategy for Suni is just to do bars and beam. Which is great because now Gabby is showing us that she's gonna do the all around. Which helps me and us and the gymnastics community say, okay, Simone, Gabby, Charlize for the all around, Suni, bars and beam, Jade, Jordan, Sky for vault. And why am I putting Sky for vault? We finna talk about that in a second. Because I think Sky's for the gag. I think Sky Blakely's for the gag a lot of y'all favorites with her strategy for vault. But we're not there yet. We're not there. So Suni is gonna do bars, right? I think what Suni is gonna do is her lead release move, which is her layout Jaeger full. I think she's gonna do the traditional Pack, Maloney, Ginger. I think she is gonna do maybe half turn Pike Jaeger, giant swing, full length, and I'm sure that's not even a 6.1. But I just think this strategy is to get this release move named after her. I think that's just where we're at with Suni right now, right? I do think Suni though, because she's working on, because that's her forward skill. She's working also on her starter full to her dismount. I think Suni really wants this Olympic title on uneven bars, and I think Suni is going to be pushing a 7.0 bar routine. I know, friend to the show, Langston, don't see it for her on bars, but I do. I absolutely see it for her on bars. I think Suni can push Kalia Nemore on bars. Like, all Suni needs to do is get a full pirouette, which she's working on, which is her starter full to her dismount. She has a forward skill, and just she's taking out her nabs and she's adding her lead. So that should be her G skill. I just don't see it for I see the vision. I see the vision for Suni. I also see the vision for Gabby to have not necessarily a 7.0 bar routine, but a 6-7 bar routine. So I see the vision. And I don't think Gabrielle is doing bars here because I think she wants to see what Suni has in store for bars, right? And I don't think Gabby has, I'm not going to say she doesn't have a full bar routine ready. I don't think Gabrielle is the type of girl, she's not going to compete if she's not looking 100%. And maybe bars, because she is learning some new things. She's trying to get that Healy Ling Pike Jaeger combination together. And that's just a combination she's never done. So, let's give Gabrielle some time and let Sunisa shine right now on bars. And it's great for Suni because it's no Gabby, it's no Charlize, it's no Zoe Miller. So even with a 6-1 bar routine, I don't think nobody is going to touch her at Winter Cup. So I think her only competition if Sky does bars, and I'm not sure if that's what Sky's gonna do. I think Sky is going to vault and floor, and we could talk about Sky Blakely next. So, you guys, we're at one of my favorite. She used to be my absolute favorite gymnast of the quad, but now Gabby and Suni is that, so I can't call her my favorite gymnast of the quad. It's that girl Sky D. Blakely Jr., Mary J. Blige. uh, so with Sky, I feel like the strategy has changed for Mama's this quad, right? I feel like Sky looked at that balance beam situation, looked at being that bar situation. It was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Not against Gabby. I already had to go against Charlize and Zoe, who was kicking my ass on bars. And on beam, I was winning beam nationally, but when I go outside the world, I would fall. So that's not an event I can absolutely count on. My floor suck. My Yurchenko double is good, but everybody else is doing harder vault. So I think the strategy is in 2024, you guys. I think the strategy is I think the strategy is she's going to be the vault and floor specialist. I think that's her strategy. I think that's why she's posting videos of these new tumbling passes she's learning. I think that's why she posted video of her chunk. There are whispers across the Jumternet that she has an almoner up her sleeve. I think Mama is trying to be Jade Carey this quad. I think she's trying to be, who else? Alicia Sacramone. I think she's trying to be Michaela Maroney. I think she's trying to do vault and floor. And I think that's a motherfucking great strategy, Sky Blakely. Because other than Jade, the Chung / Armanart is a fairy tale for a lot of these girls. Other than Jade. But with you, I do have a little bit of knowledge from the Jumternet, you know? Whispers, rumors. Never going to confirm or deny anything. But with you, I think your Chung will be beautiful. And I think your Armanart will be beautiful. Your DTY is already beautiful. I think that's a very, 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 very smart strategy for you, girl. Let's keep it moving. So I absolutely expect Sky Blakely just to do vault and floor here. I don't expect to see beam or bars yet. I think she's saving those events for later on, where I think Sky's for the shock y'all for this all around in 2024. I think so. I say this every year. Everywhere she does shock y'all and tell worlds, and then y'all throw worlds up into my face. But y'all ever saw the competitions where Mama be hitting and be slaying y'all favorites? But y'all always throw worlds up in my face. And for that, I say, go suck the biggest transsexual dick you can find. Moving on. The next young lady I want to talk about is Kayla DiCello. I don't know why. I always overlook Kayla DiCello. Like, she isn't that girl. Like, in 2021, she wasn't the third best all-arounder in the world. Like, the University of Florida couldn't need her help this year. And Kayla DiCello is one of those girls that I just don't see it for until she comes up and she start breaking my heart because she start beating one of my favorites or whatever. So Kelly DeSello is another one. If she does the all around, I expect her to win the all around at Winter Cup, actually, over Lexi Zeiss. We all know Kelly DeSello has a good DTY. We all know she has good bars. We all know she has good floor. And we also know she has good beam. She's good. She's a solid all arounder all across the board. There's nothing to stop Kelly DeSello from winning, maybe other than Trinity. And that's the next one because Trinity Thomas. Trinity Thomas. Girl, what we got going on this year, girl? I'm so scared. I'm so worried. I'm so shook. I'm concerned. Girl. So we've seen videos of her upgrading her vault to a DTY. She needs that shit. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Like, I know Langston said that before. I'm not sure if it was on my podcast or his, but Trinity, please don't come here with no damn Yurchenko 1.5. Please. Please. Or don't vault. If your DTY isn't ready, don't vault. Like, just pull out the vault and do other events, girl. Bars is the other one, girl. Like, what you got planned for bars, girl? Like, I can imagine. I posted videos of. I can imagine a routine with Wilder Kip half, straight into the toe full, straight into the Maloney, straight into the free hip full, straight into the Takachev, straight into the pack, straight into the Van Leeuwen, giant swing, double layout. I think the kid said that with all of that, that got you to a 5'9". Like, ooh. And that's already like max where I think that bar routine can go. I mean, I know you had a Nabiva at one point in time. Maybe it would be like, so maybe like Wilder Kip half, toe full, Maloney, free hip full, Nabiva pack. But then if she does the Nabiva pack, then she can't do the Van Leeuwen, or she has to take out the toe full because that would be her fourth toe on skill. I've never seen her do a starter full. Maybe she just take out the toe full and see, like, again, like, I just don't know. I don't know. Maybe Wilder Kip half, free hip full, Maloney, free hip half, just do the random forward giant swing back up to the handstand, half turn, naps. Wait, that might actually work because that would give her 0.2 of a point for that damn stupid free hip half. Okay, see, we're building, Trinity, we're building. So we're going Wilder Kip half, free hip full, Maloney, free hip half, empty forward giant swing to handstand, half turn, naps, packed, Van Leeuwen, giant swing, double layout. Maybe. Maybe. I think that's with all of that, that still gets you to like a 6.3, but that's not bad. That's not bad. Moving on. All I need is one shot. Yes. Story. I can't believe I've been on here for this long and I haven't stored with you guys. Story, motherfucker. Story. So, we got the motherfucking mother off, bitch. We got the motherfucking of being. We got the motherfucking of being possibilities coming up, you guys. This Winter Cup 2024. Yeah, I'm high now. Winter Cup 2024 is the beam mother off of the world. We have the possibility, you guys. Well, we know Suni is going to do beam. We know Gabby is going to do beam. We know Trinity is going to do beam. We have the possibility of Sky Blakely on beam. We have the possibility of Lexi Zeiss on beam. Well, we know Lexi is doing beam because she's going to do the all around. Who else is very great on beam for America? Kalia Lincoln has a possibility of doing beam. This could be like for a early in the competition, national competition. This beam off, it could be very spectacular. And then we could possibly be throwing Connor in the mix later on in the year. Beam could actually be America's best event, actually, because them girls are going to push that start value. Simone is like, what, a 6'9", 6'8" on a bad day on beam. Suni is going to be pushing a 7 on beam. I think maybe Gabby could push a 7 on beam. Beam is going to be that event for Team USA, girl, where it's like, what them other girls going to do? What them other countries going to do? And that is the most exciting thing to look forward to, in my opinion, at Winter Cup this year. Other notable things that we should look out for. If Addison Fader is going to actually throw a Chong on vault, if Sky Blakely is actually going to throw a Chong on vault. On uneven bars, clearly the big one is what Suni for to do. Beam the mother beam off. That's just what we call in this competition. And floor, if Sky is going to do floor, what tumbling passes she got planned? If Gabby, what tumbling passes Mama got planned? Who else floor are we looking forward to? What Trinity, what tumbling passes you got planned, girl? Like, are we doing a Chuso double layout, front double twist, and then with a double pike? Now that floor routine would actually be competitive with the triple wolf turn, Gojion, and some other lead that I don't know that you can do. Maybe the Torjute have. I don't know. But that would be strategy. A decent start value for floor. I'm pretty sure it's other girls who are going to be here, like Simone Rose and Caitlin Young and Hong Young. I'm so sorry, Caitlin, and the Milton sisters and all them other good girls, but you know, I wish them luck. I hope none of them get hurt. It's just, I can't wait to look forward to all them girls in the NCAA. That's how I feel. There we go. I can't wait to look forward to see all them girls in the NCAA. And with that being said, I think I made it through this without being shady, and I feel like the shade is about to start, so I'm going to get off this thing. I love you guys. Please, tell a friend, tell a sister, tell a brother, tell your side chick, tell your main chick. I don't care. But tell them that me, Oscar probably, and Tiki Oscar, speaking of that girl, Oscar. I'm telling his tea. I'm so sorry, Oscar. I'm going to edit this part out. So join us tonight for a live Winter Cup. Live NCAA bullshit scores behind the scenes. Why are so many black gymnastics fans mad at college gymnastics news? We're going to talk about all of that tonight. Only on